welcome to La Paz. Bienvenidos de La Paz. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. This is it. Doesn't look too bad. Well, it had to happen in Mexico. My first ever crash involving another vehicle happened yesterday. I sideswiped the truck turning into the hotel parking lot here. Completely my fault. I'll show you what happened exactly right when we pull out. There's still a bunch of glass. I shattered the guy's passenger window, took out his mirror, and scraped half of the side of his truck. Well, actually pretty much every panel. A little bit of the fender, the passenger side door, the rear door. It was a crew cab, and some of the rear bed. The truck was a newer Nissan Frontier. The nicest guy. He was more concerned about me than his truck. But the bike is pretty effed up. As you can tell on the front, how that Baja light is more down on the left. The crash bar got slightly bent in. The rear pannier got bent in, and this is the worst of it here. You can see if I stand back, this handlebar got pushed out. So got some blood on there, and you can tell where the bend is right there. But yeah, it just happened like that. I'm gonna get the bike warmed up, and we're gonna head to a shop, see if they can help me bend that back, because we are taking off to the mainland on Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm okay. Just a big gash on my elbow and a gash on the wrist. More blood on the sidewalk and some blood there. The remains of his window. Yeah, so all these streets, well, this one's a one-way. And I was, kind of in the middle, centered in the middle. I came out of that street, centered myself in the middle. I don't know how I didn't see him. I was coming in and went to turn left, and he just popped right into him. But I turned so hard going in that as soon as I hit the guy, my helmet just right into his passenger side window, shattered the window, and it hit so hard it just bounced my handlebar back, and I lost control of the bike and just went straight down. I mean, happens like that. Besides laying the bike down off-road multiple times, I've never been involved in a crash where it's my fault. Years back, someone smashed into me at a stoplight, but other than that, so it's just, I don't know how the hell it happened. And it was pretty much an empty street. It was like this, not much traffic. Kind of embarrassing, honestly. Well, let's make our way down to the shop and see if this guy can help me out, try to straighten this out. You can see my hand position. I'm kind of like sport bike position here and regular here. The only problem is it's kind of, see how my wrist is? My hand's bent in, so it's just not going to be very comfortable. I'm just going to blame the exhaustion that day. Between the sunburn, the Stingray that got me, and the Montezuma. The night prior, I was just out of it. Oh yeah, and a dog bit me walking back from the cafe this morning to the hotel, so I got a lot of stories to tell from La Paz. The dude at the motorcycle shop on the left here, super nice. He did not want to go about trying to fix this, but he sent me to his buddy next block over. He said he's a really good metal worker, does a bunch of stuff, and if there's anybody that can fix this in La Paz, it's him. Okay, this is the street. This is it. Buenos días.
Ah, pero él viene a la 1. A la 1 aquí está.
Una? Oh, hora una.
Hey.
Okay. Well, that's not Mael. Mael We'll be back at 1 p.m. I got his cell phone. I might try just calling him. See what's up. I'll roll down to that motorcycle shop and have that dude call him. Let him know I'll be here at 1. Yeah, it's gotta be slightly bent back. This is just gonna be miserable, especially on the off-road. Ay caramba. What a last couple of freaking days. I just gotta get this done today. Tomorrow we get on the boat to the mainland, and there's really not much out that way. The way we were planning on riding Copper Canyon, and the next big town city is gonna be Creel, and then Chihuahua. I don't want to ride all that far with this.
Welcome to Burlington, Maryland. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and
Good
dial
Lord.
again. And
That's
leave it
001
dialed.
to...
Please check the number and dial.
Well, if that wasn't perfect timing, I don't know what is. A buddy on Instagram saw my story yesterday, reached out to see if I'm okay, if I need help. I believe he's in the area or lives in Mexico, and he asked around for shops in La Paz who could possibly help me with this. So he sent me an address. I'm gonna head there now. 8.9 kilometers, about 15 minutes away. And let's do that. There's no point of waiting for Miel, and who knows if he's even gonna show up at 1. Water Services La Expresita. Okay, dude's gonna give it a shot. Well, that's pretty damn good for bending that back. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna try to match the screw so the windscreen isn't flopping around. Fish out of water. Really nice guy, really nice guy. He dropped everything he's doing just to do this. Oh, I am all set and ready to roll. Que adios! Well, I pulled up. He was a little bit hesitant to want to do it because he said there's a possibility of it snapping, but I said, you know, let's just give it a shot. He went at it, warmed up the handlebar, bent it back, and then when he was done with that, I was like, can you please maybe match the screws if you have time to the windscreen bracket here, because I lost them on the trip. He's like, yeah, I can do it really quick. You know, he spent a good over a half hour, 45 minutes, getting all this crap taken apart, bending it back. I was helping him hold the bike. You know how much he charged me? Gratis. He's like, he didn't want to charge me anything for it. I told him no, that's not, no. I threw him like 300 pesos. Yeah, at least that. What a nice guy. Just drops everything he's doing at the shop, fixes the handlebar for me, and does the bracket. Doesn't want anything for it. I'll make sure to write down the name of the shop in the description box below. If you're ever in need of anything bike-wise, definitely see these guys. They're a father and son team here in La Paz. Well, I'm gonna make my way back to the hotel. I gotta get ready for tomorrow, and we are taking the ferry over to the mainland.